Hello and welcome to Mrs. Keating's Blackboard Tour. What this the purpose of this video is for students new to the class to understand some key features in one, Blackboard, two, Google Apps. In addition, it is also for students to understand how to send an email to Mrs. Keating. Remember, Mrs. Keating will only accept emails from students from their fcpsschools.net email. I'll go over that in a minute. Okay, also the last reason that we are doing this is to look at the way the course Blackboard site is set up. So when you log on to Blackboard, you'll enter through the My FCPS tab. In the My FCPS tab, you will have yours probably looks a little different than my daughter's, which I'm using for the purpose of this video. You want to find a module named Tools. When you go into Tools, the first thing you want to do today is you want to go into your personal information. So you're going to click that. You're going to click Edit Personal Information. The reason that you want to do this is you want to go into the email. You want to check and make sure that the email address that is in Blackboard is one that you regularly check. If, for some example, let's say we had a snow day or I was moving a test or something, I would send out an announcement and it would go through this email address. So I'll go back to my FCPS. The next module you need to look for is your Google Apps for Students. You also have this module, which will, for those of you who have forgotten your password or never activated your password, you will click that button. That button will take you to a login screen. You're using your FCPS username. So anything you use to log into a Fairfax County computer, for our purposes, it's going to most likely be your student ID and the password that you use for Fairfax County computer. If I go to log into Google Apps, it is going to take me to, well, I'm logged in. It will take me to a login screen if I'm not logged in already on the computer. One suggestion for your password for Google Apps is to keep it as the same password that you use for a Fairfax County computer. That way you don't have to memorize a lot of passwords. I know myself, it's getting harder and harder and harder to remember all those passwords. Then what you're going to do is you're going to enter through my class. Oh, let me go back one question back to this screen once more. I forgot to show you. Your email address for this class, the only email address that I will accept from students is your professional email. Your professional email is your @fcpsschools.net. If it does not have that address in it, I will not accept it. You have to be using your professional email. I really don't want any more hot mamas email addresses this year. So go back to my class. You enter through the first period. The first period, you notice we will, well, some of you will be fourth period, whatever, but you will enter the class through the Assignments tab. In the Assignments tab, you will find, starting the opening week, which will have everything that we've done that we are working on currently. The current unit will always be at the top. The unit that will be there next week is the Reformation. You will find a list of all the homework, all the handouts for the class in the assignment. You will find a list of the homework. You will find, for example, this, when you see this, it is taking you to a web link, but attached to that is also some of the handouts that we got in class. You also, the announcements page, which I told you I will rarely use, has some textbook support information. You do have my staff information if you need to contact me. Remember, I only accept email from fcpsschools.net from students. Also, you will find, again, as we talked about in class, the syllabus. The textbook, as we've said, is you have a textbook link and you have the username and password, which will give you access If you look, this gives you access to every student's username and password, so if you ever forget it, you can just come and check this list. Web links, the first web link I have is Remind. It used to be Remind 101. And what this is this is a text reminder that you will receive text messages from me. I do not have your phone number, you do not have my phone number, that you can get reminders. For example, I've already scheduled for Sunday night for A Day and Monday night for B Day, their Western Europe map. So, plus I've had those handouts on the desk and on the front bulletin board. I want to go back to assignments real quick. You will also see a folder here called Blackboard videos. In the Blackboard videos, there are just some how-to videos that I have pulled from YouTube, that I've pulled from other teachers, that will help you in this class. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this Blackboard tour. Take a couple minutes to complete the questions that go with this video, and I am looking forward to a great year. Thanks. Have a great